So, when they went to the engineers at Ford, they said, hey, you know what, like I said, we sold a lot of Ford, minivans and so forth. We got a lot of money, we got some time, we could make a special car, Ford GT. Not only make it a special car, kind of make it a car that maybe people remember, from the 60s when we did the Ford GT40 race cars. Maybe just make it look like that, because people remember that. So the people that buy these cars are going to want to have some racing heritage, they're going to want to remember the car. So this car came out, 550 horsepower, pretty amazing car at the time. Aluminum body panels. I'll kind of start opening up here as I'm talking. Let's see if I can get this door going here. Here we go. Take a look at this door. If you're not careful about this, and I can tell you it's happened to me, you can imagine what this door might do to you if you're not aware of it. That was actually a problem with the car. The other problem with the car is, I shouldn't say problem, but if you're in a small garage, obviously it's a little hard to get into the car, but this was a feature that people really like on the car, the ability for it to do that. It's got a supercharger. I'm going to ask a few questions about that. It's only 4,000 cars built, a 205 mile per hour car, 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. Pretty amazing for a car that came out in 2005. So let me see if I can open up Howard, if I can get you guys. By the way, Howard and Vita, they're going to be our judges. They're going to be listening to the questions the answers that you give me, and also the questions that I give you, and your questions too. So let me see if I can open up the back of this too. Howard, you can lift that yet? Oh, on the other side? All right, there's a little latch here. Okay, I just got to do the latch here, and then we can get this thing opened up for you. Push it towards you. I'll push it back. Oh, there it goes. Okay, hold that up because it's not, I don't think it's going to. All right, take a look at this engine. This is a V8 engine with a supercharger. So remember some of this because I'm going to ask you some questions about that. Just an amazing engine here. Like I said, it's got this particular car, from talking to the owner, this car's got 675 horsepower. The other way I understand it is that they changed the pulley on the supercharger and the computer, so this car is a lot more powerful than you would normally see in a Ford GT. Let me grab that key from you, Howard. Oh, yes. All right, hold on. Yeah, let me see if I put them in here. It says. All right, hold on, I gotta find the key now. Sorry about that. Yeah. All right, let me see what I do with the key. Probably like, oh, okay. Somebody says it's in my back pocket. First question. Find it. I appreciate that. Okay, who said it was in my pocket? Okay, keep an eye. We might have an award for this person. Appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to start up here. Somebody's definitely paying attention. Warm up for about a minute. We got some fans and ventilation here, so there's no worries about that. But take a listen to that V8 engine in there. Obviously, it's got that familiar V8 sound. You got to hear the supercharger. Just see if I can turn on one of the things here for you guys to take a look at. Take a look at those front lights. We're going to have a question about those lights also. So those are pretty special lights up there. Okay, you guys are ready. I'm going to just rev it up a little bit here. It's still cold, so the red line on this car is about 6,500. I'm going to rev it to about 4,000, so you can imagine how much higher it can go. Okay, you guys listen a little bit here. Get a supercharger winding up. 675 horsepower in this car. It's an amazing car, amazing engineering. Again, the best that engineers can build at the time. Okay. All right, well, again, I'm going to ask 3 questions. And then I'm going to let you guys ask these 3 questions, and we're going to have the judges decide on the best questions and the best answers. So, first question for me, I'm going to ask 3 questions. Who can tell me what a supercharger is, how it works, and just give me some good information about a supercharger. I'm just going to let one question. If I pick you, then you're out for that car, but you can wait for the next car. So, yeah, right back here. Let me give you the mic. How a supercharger works.
So a supercharger is a form of force induction. You've probably heard of turbocharged cars, but a supercharger is pulley driven. You'll see on the very back of this supercharger, it's actually attached to the drive belt. But when you're revving your engine, accelerating, your crank pulley will turn faster and faster, and it spins 2 little rotors inside of that supercharger to help pull air through, and increases that airflow. So the more air you're pulling in, more fuel you put in, better combustion, more power.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I could not have answered that question better. So I appreciate the question. All right, next question. If you guys come around and take a look at these headlights. There's kind of an odd design going on here. But if you take a look at that, you might see something maybe forming there, and maybe some interest. Anybody know, can you tell me about that? Okay, we got some people that know about these headlights. All right, go ahead.
It represents 100 years of Ford.
Yeah.
If you look at it, there's a plastic 1, and then there's the 2 lights that make a circle that makes 100.
Yeah. That's exactly right. Take a look at the headlights. You can see how it's got a plastic piece. It's 100 years of Ford. A lot of people don't notice that in the headlights like that. So appreciate you guys recognizing that. Yeah, you guys can put that down. Okay, I'm going to ask you one more question. It's actually signed here. I actually kind of know this person. Who knows the person that designed this car? The name of the person that designed this car? Oh, here we go. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, Camilo Pardo, who was actually here last week or 2 weeks ago, and he was actually here to talk about this car. Camilo Pardo, about my age, designed the Ford GT, and just fascinating listening to him. Okay, let me turn off the lights here so we don't wear out the battery. Notice these doors here.
What's your name?
Okay, oops, there you go. A perfect example.
The parking lights are still on.
Okay, so I asked my 3 questions. Now I'm going to ask you guys who have to take 3 questions.
I can tell.
So,
I can have it.
again, if you guys raise your hand, the question you may have about this car, and hopefully I can answer it. Yeah.
So this car, and what I believe when I watch Ford versus Ferrari, right? I would expect that this, from what I understand, it probably won the Le Mans or something like that. Has this car been in a race with any of these other cars that are in this lineup today?
Yeah. Yeah, question, you guys, I think you heard the question. So yeah, this is designed off you might have seen the Ford versus Ferrari movie where Ford raced these cars at Le Mans, and I think they took first, second, and third, and there was some stuff there about, you probably can watch the movie, but has this car raced any of these other cars in modern day? In the day, yeah, obviously it raced some older cars, but these cars, when they came out, they were all on the track together. And they compared each of these cars, and I think the highest, when you look at them, this car is actually one of the fastest, the 60 cars. If you even look at the curve, GT is 3.5. This is 3.3, mainly because of that supercharger, gives it that low end power. The Enzo was the fastest. That was almost 230 miles per hour. This one, I think the most high, this is 205. So yeah, they were compared on the track, and when people, Road Attack magazine and so forth, when they compared them, these 3 cars were constantly being competed against each other. And this was 0 to 60, kind of the king of that. Good question. Okay, let me take 2 more questions. Yeah.
Which one? I think the first one.
Yeah, why did they change the name from GT40 to GT? I think that if they said GT40, I think people would have said, well, it's not really a GT40. It's kind of a remake of the GT40. It's a little bigger. It's obviously a modern car. So they called it a Ford GT just for that reason. They called it GT40. There would be some confusion. Is it the old car or is it the new car? Good question. Okay, one more question. Yeah.
I have a follow-up question for Liz. So I just wanted to say how they call it GT40 because the roof was 40 inches off the ground for GT40. And also Ford lost the rights to the main GT40 because they sold it off. And then they didn't get it back because they got it on the sale.
Okay, that I did not know. That's a great answer to that. That they lost the rights to the GT40 name. All right, let me just double check that I have all the lights on. It looks like I got 6 lights still on here. And then we're going to let the judges decide while I do that. And we're going to give out some prizes here. There we go.
You're good.
There we go. This thing gets me every time. All right, let me go grab the prizes we have here. And we have some scale models here. And we actually have some kind of cool, never opened before Matchbox cars. Okay, so first we got to pick 3 winners here. Okay, which guy's that? Yeah, you guys here. Supercharger guy. Congratulations. Yeah, let me give you a hand for this guy. That was an awesome answer to the supercharger question. In fact, like I said, better than I could have answered that question. And I'm kind of an engineer and appreciate that answer. Okay, see what the judges have for number 2 here. Okay, we got a prize for somebody answering the GT40 question better than I did. So, there you go. And for the last one, oh yeah. Yeah, the question about the racing goes to this gentleman. Thanks for asking that question. You're welcome. Let's give him a hand. Okay, we're going to move on to the Courage GT. Oh, Lenny. Let me just introduce Lenny before we continue on. Lenny is the president and CEO of the museum here. And just if you want maybe say a word or two before we continue on.
You guys if you guys haven't been told by the first car, there's 6 of these you're going to go through. We're blessed to have Bill and Peter as part of the San Diego Automotive Museum family. And to do these things, it's a rare treat. And thank you for doing this for them. And thank you for coming and participating and listening. Thank you.